Hey YouTube family, Mike Jones here, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things investing and personal finance with the genuine hope that we will be able to inspire someone to go ahead and start their financial freedom journey today. With that said, we're going to go ahead and be getting into what exactly is going on with my Robinhood portfolio. So this is basically just a Robinhood portfolio update. I've created a series off of this, and every Friday you can expect to see what happened during the week with my portfolio. And we'll go ahead and be getting right into that right after this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and be getting into my Robinhood portfolio, and we'll go ahead and get into that right now. So as you can see right now, we are down over $500 in the last day. And so before we get started, I just want to say that my performance was actually everything that was gained during this week. Everything that was gained during this week was lost on Friday. So as you can see from the last week, we are down $82. And that's because, like I said, we had gained so much back. We were almost up to $24,000 again. And then in the last month, it says that we've lost $437. And then in the last 3 months, we are up $2,234. In the last year, we are up, $5,303.61. But that's really only about 7 months time since we've actually been really, actively investing in this portfolio and trying to make it grow. And all time, which is pretty much the same amount of time, is almost $5,300. I have someone who is trying to do a referral through me, but they haven't finished the process, and that's what that was. We're gonna go ahead and erase all of this, and we'll go ahead and get started. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and do something different today. We're gonna start at the bottom of my portfolio and work our way up. Now, we won't go through all the stocks that I have, because I have, I think, about 100 stocks in my portfolio, or just over 100. And so let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. So as you can see here, we have Wells Fargo, and we have 4 shares of Wells Fargo at an average cost of $24.28. With a market value of about $95.84 right now, which means that we are down about $1.26 or 1% on this company. And the reason we have Wells Fargo, we really like that dividend yield, although it's a little high. We like the PE ratio, the market cap, and I like bank companies or financial institution stocks. They seem to do really well. I'm also a fan of insurance. So, this is a company I believe in, along with Bank of America and JP Morgan Chase. So if you are looking for bank stocks, those are the ones that I would suggest in the US market. With that said, we'll go ahead and move on. And if this is your first time on my channel, I just want to go ahead. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you would go ahead and smash that like button for me, and think about subscribing, that would be really awesome. And if you never want to miss another video, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. With that said, we'll go ahead and get right back into my portfolio, and I just want to thank everybody who already watches my videos and takes the time out to see what I'm talking about. The next company we have is 1 share of Stag Industrial, and we bought it at an average cost of $32.47. As you can see, Stag is about to give us a dividend payout on October 15th for 12 cents, so we'll go ahead and take that. But our total return is down about $1.07, or about a 30% loss. So the reason we bought Stag Industrial is because it's a lot like our other company that we like a lot, that's a REIT, and that is Realty Income. And REITs are one of those things that I'll have to get into more specifically on another video, but just know they're awesome. I think it's like they're required to give 90% of their, if you're a REIT, to qualify, you have to give 90% of your money in payouts. And so what I'll say about it is they have a nice dividend yield. Their PE ratio is a little high, but we're not too concerned about that. And they have a market cap of about 4.68 billion. So this is a company I believe in the long run, and we'll go ahead and see what they do over that time. The next company we have is Fuel Cell Energy, which is a free stock that we received, and we have one share at an average cost of 0 because it was absolutely free, and anything in this company is going to be a gain because of that fact. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next company. The next company is VBIV, and that is another company, or VBI Vaccines. It's another company that was free. So shout out to the people that shout out to the people that go ahead and use my referrals. It really helps the channel. It really helps me, and I appreciate you. Moving on, we have a company we really like, which is National Grid. And this is a company that deals more in the UK and such, but they basically do with like gas transmission, electricity transmission, and just different transmission deals, electricity distribution networks and such. And we really like this company, especially for the dividend yield, and they're in a very safe PE ratio range. And I just think this company is going to continue to grow. As you can see, they are down over the last 5 years about 20%, but I think that this next year will provide them with the stability they need to go ahead and excel and grow even more. So the next company we have is Genius Brands, which I believe I talked about in one of my Webull portfolio update videos. And Genius is basically a company that has a cartoon network, and they're really trying to expand that. They have a cartoon with Warren Buffett about investing and stuff, and I really believe that this company could excel in the near future, especially in communications. So we'll see what happens with this company. This is a long-term hold. I only have 5 shares at an average cost of $1.89, and so we're not too concerned about this company. I mean, we have 5 shares under $10 a share, so it's not really concerning to us. We are down $3.43 for a loss of about 37%, but like I said, long-term buy. We'll see what happens. I don't really buy too many penny stocks, or stocks that don't have much backing behind them, much balance sheets and stuff like that behind them. But sometimes I take a little risk because I'm young. I don't have anything holding me up, and if it works out for me, it could be exponential growth. So moving forward, we'll go ahead and talk about US Bank, and we have 1 share of US Bank at an average cost of $41.68. And as you know, I like banks, so I bought this company. It is down about $4.77, which is about an 11% loss on this company. But they are getting ready to go ahead and pay out a dividend to us on October 15th as well, where it's 42 cents payout. So this company gives about $1.60 every year just for holding it. Now, what I'll say about dividend payouts is that they're not guaranteed, and it can easily change. So a company that pays out a dividend, it could easily change, especially if that company is being hit by the economic crisis or something happens internally in the company. But it could also increase or decrease, or it could be suspended. So these are the things that can happen with the dividend. I will be going into further detail in another video about dividends. Make sure you comment down below and let me know if that's something you are interested in. And if you have ideas for me to go ahead and talk about something that's concerning you or something that piques your interest, go ahead and comment down below and let me know just exactly what that is, so I can go ahead and get into that for you. If you haven't already and you're just joining this video, go ahead and make sure that you smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm to let them know that I am getting interaction and that they should be, shooting out, or they should be expanding my range for people to see more of my videos. Next, we're gonna go ahead and talk about a company I really believe in, which is Home Depot. And as you can see, we have one share at an average cost of $257.36. I know that's pretty steep for most people, but since the time we've had it, it's up about $20.25, or about almost an 8% return. And when did we buy this company? We bought this company on June 9th of this last year, and as you can see, they already gave us a dividend payment of $1.50. This is a company that in the last 5 years has grown 138% for about $161 in gains, and I see that continuing. At some point, I see this company getting to about $350 a share. If that's next year or the year after that, doesn't matter to us, it's totally worth it. Moving on, we're gonna go ahead and talk about H.B. Fuller. And H.B. Fuller deals with adhesives, sealants, and they're basically like, they deal with like chemical stuff. And so this is a company that, you know, we feel is always gonna be what we'd call essential in the US. As you can see, they also deal with electronics, medical, clean energy, appliance, and heavy machinery markets. And so we don't see them going anywhere. And we bought this company we bought one share of this company at an average price of $43.89. And we have gained $2.32 for an average positive gain of about 5%. And moving forward, we have Novartis. This is a company that deals with healthcare products, and we just see them going to the moon soon. As you can see, they have a dividend yield of about $2.30 with they have a dividend yield of about 2.3% with a PE ratio of 27.5% or 27.5, which is pretty awesome. And then they have a market cap of about $192 billion. So they're in my safe range as far as companies go. Over the last 5 years, they are down about 5%, but over the last year, they're up 3%. So I see this company, you know, increasing over the long run. They deal with healthcare. It's kind of one of those things where everybody's gonna need healthcare in the long run. They're gonna need the hospitals are gonna need healthcare products. So I don't see this company going anywhere. But moving on, we have one share of Bank of Nova Scotia just because we love it so much. And we bought one share at an average cost of $45.32. And we are down $2.87 with an average loss of 6% in the company. And then we have TD Bank, which is another Canadian bank. As you know, if you watch my channel religiously, which I don't know if that really happens, but I love Canadian banks, I love Canadian stocks, and I bought this company at an average cost of $48.80. We are down almost $2 in this company at a loss of almost 4%. But TD Bank over the last 5 years has gained 21 or almost 22%. And $8.37 over the last 5 years. It's not a company you're expecting to grow really big, but they do have a really awesome dividend yield at $4 or $4.88 or almost 5% dividend yield, and their PE ratio is in that safe range we like, with a market cap of $85.14 billion. So moving on, we have Welltower, which I previously talked about before. We have Welltower, which deals with healthcare infrastructure and investment in senior housing operations. So they basically deal with like REITs and senior living. And in the last 5 years, they are down 14.10%. In the last year, they are down that 35.51%, which means that their loss over the last 5 years is skewed. They possibly gained 20% over the last 5 years, but you can't see that because of the dramatic year that this has been with the economic crash. Everything's tanking. So, you know, moving forward, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Texas Instruments. And Texas Instruments, everybody pretty much knows them for their calculator. So the reason I went ahead and invested in Texas Instruments is because I'm really bullish on companies that deal with semiconductors, and this is one of the companies that does. So we bought one share at an average cost of $1 or $100, $130.52, and we have a total return of 10.63 or $10.63 with a positive return of about 8%. Over the last 5 years, they are up 199.87%, with $94 gained over that time period. So for me, this is a company that is a growth company, although they do provide a nice dividend yield of about 2.5% and have a PE ratio of 27.17. So that's a company that I believe in and I see going forward, multiplying that growth, and we'll see more growth from them in the near future. So I'm gonna talk about a couple more companies and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. So the next company that we have is Coca-Cola Bottlers Japan, and this was a dumb purchase by me. I'll just go ahead and state that. I bought this because they are tied to Coca-Cola. They basically supply the bottles that Coca-Cola uses, and I thought, this would be a good investment because they're tied to Coca-Cola. I didn't do any research on this company, and as you can see, they have a pretty flat line. They have a weird chart, and so this is something I'll probably be selling in the near future because there's no real growth in this company. There's no indication that it's going anywhere, and so we don't want our money to just be stagnant. Over the time we've had it, we've lost $2.46, or an average loss of about 23%. Luckily, we only bought one share. Moving forward, we're going to go ahead and talk about Public Storage, ticker symbol PSA, and we bought one share at an average cost of $205.84. And since that time, they've given us $25.23 gain with a positive gain of about 12%. And they have a nice dividend yield at about 3.5%. And their PE ratio is perfect with a market cap of about $40 billion. They say it's not a buy. I don't believe in that. I believe that people buy too much stuff. We are a consumer company, or we are a consumer country, and I don't see us stopping that anytime soon. So I think that public storage will always be needed. As you can see down here, they have already given me 2 dividends, which I'm sure the next one will probably be in December. But the average quarterly dividend payout was about $2, which means that over the year, this company is going to give me $8, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, like I said before, that's not guaranteed, but it is something that we are looking forward to. The next company we bought was Nintendo because I absolutely love Nintendo. Growing up, I had to sneak to play Pokemon games, and now I'm all grown up and I still like Pokemon. I have a Nintendo Switch. So this is a company I fully believe in. I know their potential. I know that they are very successful, and I believe in them going forward. I don't think that's going to change. They are innovators, and over the last 5 years, as you can see, they are up 233% and have gained almost $50 in that 5-year period. So if I can get $10 a year gained from this company, I'll be happy with that. And their PE ratio is perfect at 21, and they have a market cap of about $66 billion. So I might buy a couple more shares of this company, but I think I'll limit my buying of this company at about 5 shares. Right now I only have 1 share, and it was an average cost of $51.35, which means I've gained $18.11, or about 35% since I've had the company. Okay, so now we're going to talk about 2 companies that were probably dumb purchases on my part, but I bought them anyways. Like, once again, they're in the penny stock section of my portfolio, and like I said, I only have about 5 or 6 I only have about 5 companies that I actually bought as a penny stock. The rest were given to me for free. So this company is Digital Ally, and I thought this would be useful in the near future. They are responsible for, you know, the body cams, or like they deal in body cam, the body cam entity of things. So they do like in-car digital video and audio recorder. And so I thought this would be something that would be monumental in the near future because of all the controversy around everything that's gone on with the country this year. I don't really want to get into it too much, but I thought body cams, this company could benefit from the body cam sales that were probably going to be made mandatory in the near future. It hasn't happened yet, but we still have the company, and we have one share at an average cost of $4.09. And you know, part of me being a YouTuber is me wanting to be super transparent with you guys about my journey, my financial journey. So I'm just gonna show you my L's with my gains. And so I've lost $1.94 since I've had it, with a loss of almost 50% in this company. Now you might say, go ahead and sell at a loss, but those losses are not realized until I decide to sell. So we're just gonna hang on to this and see what happens. It may, you know, blow up in 2021. We have no idea, but that's why we only buy one share, because we don't want to really invest a ton of money into things that we don't truly know much about or believe in. Now I believe in this, but I don't know enough about it to fully vest myself in it. The next company was a rookie mistake, and that is Hertz, or ticker symbol HTZ. And I bought Hertz because I knew how big of a rental car company they were. They're at like every airport known to man, especially in America. I don't know if that's the case when you go international, as I've never been international. But what I'll say about Hertz is I bought Hertz not seeing the news about their bankruptcy. And so I was like, oh, I can get Hertz at this price. I can see monumental growth for this company in the next couple of years. Not knowing, like, it was probably like 3 days later that I saw the Hertz files for bankruptcy news. And I don't know if that was the day that they announced it, or if I just didn't see it because I didn't do my due diligence. But we bought one share of Hertz at an average cost of $3.98, and we have lost $2.92 in this company, or about almost 74% loss for this company. Now, once again, we only bought one share, so it doesn't really hurt us that much. But we're gonna go ahead and end the screen recording right here. And I just want to say that thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the people who take the time out to watch my videos, and I hope that they provide some kind of insight or, you know, some kind of knowledge for you guys. As always, make sure you do, you know, your best work and your research before you go ahead and decide to invest in anything. Make sure you fact check me. And again, I am not a financial advisor, but these videos are pretty much for education and entertainment purposes only. If I provided some kind of value to you, if you'd comment down below and let me know. If you're new here and you watch the whole video, go ahead and smash that like button and definitely subscribe. If you never want to miss out on another video, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, and God bless.